Hi guys and welcome to MotorBeam. Kia made quite a splash at the 2018 Auto Expo when they showcased an array of products. But before we talk about their vehicles, let me quickly give you a small brief on the history of the brand. It's a Korean company, it is not owned by Hyundai. In fact, Hyundai invested in Kia in 2007 when Kia went bankrupt. They are sister concerns, they share platforms as well as powertrains, but they position themselves quite differently. Unlike what many might make you believe that Kia is the premium brand of Hyundai, that is not the case. The premium brand between these Korean companies is actually Genesis. Then comes Hyundai, which focuses more towards comfort and luxury, and the pricing of their cars is actually more than Kia's. Kia does offer value for money cars and their focus is towards the youth. That's why their cars have very sporty design.
I know living in a line easy. I don't want it no more. I know one of us is going crazy if we don't let it go.
Now with that out of the picture, two of the most popular cars from Kia include the Rio hatchback and the Sportage SUV, which happens to be their top selling car in the world. But today I'm going to be talking to you about the Rio hatchback, which looks so promising. Now as you can see, the design of this vehicle is very attractive. It is actually a very sporty looking car, and thumbs up to Kia for the design of this vehicle, because right away you can say that this is an attractive car which will attract a ton of attention on the road. Now the car that we are testing today is an international spec, that's why it gets bigger wheels, it even gets a sunroof, lane departure warning and whatnot. However, our test car is equipped with an infotainment system which doesn't deserve to be there in 2018. It's a very small screen somehow, although global models do get a 7-inch touchscreen system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity, and I expect Kia to offer the same when they launch this vehicle in India by late next year. Probably where Kia will differentiate itself from its sister brand Hyundai is by offering more features in its car, thereby commanding a premium. The dashboard of this car feels very nice, quality levels are surreal, and it also gets an all-black treatment for that sporty appeal. The seats both at the front as well as the rear are well cushioned, and there's good amount of space at the rear as well. In fact, the boot is also big enough on this car.
You got me going, can't control, fingers crossed you take me home. So play me all night, hold me tight, keep me in the spotlight.
You can say that the Kia Rio is the Hyundai equivalent of the i20 because they share both the platform as well as the engine, and that's why the engine we have over here is a 1.2 litre unit which outputs 83 horses and 115 Newton meters of torque. In fact, on the engine itself there is the Hyundai logo too. That said, performance isn't great lower down because you really have to rev the nuts out of this motor to get going, but somehow this car is very refined lower down and starts to scream once you get past the mid-range. The clutch too is on the lighter side, and the gearbox is also very smooth to operate. Where Kia differentiates itself from Hyundai is the fact how they set up the suspension, because the suspension on this car is on the stiffer side. Obviously, like I told you in the start of this video, they position their cars towards the youth who would like more driver involvement, and thus the Kia Rio is actually quite fun to drive because it does offer more feel and feedback than say the i20. However, it's not in the same league as Ford's Figo or even Volkswagen's Polo in terms of driving appeal, and that's largely because of the steering, which just doesn't have enough feel or feedback. Yes, there's good amount of body control thanks to the stiffer suspension, but that also means that the ride quality is very choppy. It actually thuds through most of the bad surfaces on our roads, and this isn't a car which is compliant on Indian roads. However, when Kia will be launching this car in India, they will obviously tweak the suspension and also give it smaller wheels. The Rio feels very stable at higher speeds, and yes, the brakes too offer good stopping power. The Kia Rio isn't much different than the i20 with which it shares most of its parts. Yes, it differentiates itself by being more sporty both in terms of appearance and driving dynamics. And when it's going to be launched, not only will it get the 1.2 litre petrol we have here, it will also get the 1.4 litre diesel, which offers good performance and is frugal too. If Kia is able to undercut the segment leading Maruti Baleno in terms of price even by a small amount, then yes, this hatchback might make a significant impact in the premium hatchback segment. If you are planning to sell your old car first before buying any premium hatchback, you must consider Cars24. Visit any of their 50 branches and sell your car at the best price. Not only this, Cars24 will also instantly transfer the money in your bank account and take care of paperwork including RC transfer. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like,
the Jazz is better
and why do you say that?
because it's a Honda. Arey, dude.